Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
For Minnesota, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Outside, and away we go this afternoon. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. And another ball. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Austin Martin stands in now and watches strike one. That one fouled off. Got him. And that's the first out. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Buxton on the run. On the ground to the left. And a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
2 on, 1 out. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That one outside. And that's ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Pablo Lopez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Got him swinging. Tommy Edman at the plate. Lopez, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a big swing and a miss. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis, going away.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And quickly one away in the second. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now, Brooks lead. Over to Edman. And that's all they'll get. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And there's a strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And that'll do it. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. Lopez back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now it's Mookie Betts. Fouled off. He was late. Strike two.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The batter now will be Will Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Back in Anaheim, now the number 2 hitter, Austin Martin. Martin, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Outside low, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And now, Matt Wallner. Foul ball there. Martin gets his lead at first with nobody out. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Pajes makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the DH, Cody Clemens. Betts over to Edman. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Kike Hernandez at the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That's the third, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. He kind of rolled over on this.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And he deals. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ryan Jeffers. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Yates, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Next pitch misses outside. And the count now 2-0. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Luke Keeschel. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that one fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeschel at first, 1 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that is downstairs. Now 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. In there. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Stepping in, Jose Miranda. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And ball one.
1-1.
That's off the mark. Ball two.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And there's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as 2 runs score on the play.
He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Edman. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. There's a strike at the knees.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-zip.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
So 2 away with nobody on. So up next for Minnesota, Austin Martin. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 1 for 2. What a stop, and very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. And a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that misses. And the count 1-2. Got him. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
Freeman hits it in the air. Martin sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 0-2 now. That one ripped. Buxton raging back towards the wall. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's
Minnesota.